Okay. Hey guys, what's going on? FI My Pawn here, and welcome back to Go Create, the Goblin Baker stream. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we were working with ender chests and ender tanks in order to transport liquids here and there. Now, after thinking about it, I realized that there's some things I can improve upon, so we're going to be doing that and more this stream. But ultimately, this stream is going to be dedicated towards just fixing the problems that we missed, addressing them, and probably just focusing on the tanks a little more, so that way we can start automating things back up, or at the very least making it somewhat semi-automatic. But ultimately, it's just going to be a mixture of just making sure things are going to be working, as opposed to just not at all. But as long as things go well, we should be fine. Everything should be made with relative ease, and well, I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens, because we've got quite a bit to cover. In addition to what I'm going to be doing today, because I completely forgot about it, I'd like to get my work done regarding... I'd like to get the bakery done. And by stream 50, I'd like to wrap it up and put the series on hiatus, so that way I can focus my attention to something else. While I do like the idea of running a series for this long, there's a point in time where you just need to say, alright, we're done, at least to this point, let's take a break and let's move on to something else. I've kind of reached that point with Go Create, and once I hit stream 50, I'm going to put the entire stream on hiatus, or at the very least, the game on hiatus, and then I'm going to move over to something new. At least, that is the intended plan. So, yeah, that's my current thoughts on the matter, and my hope is that we complete the bakery before then. I'm not sure how big I'm going to make it, I'm not sure what design I'm going to go for, but I'll try to give it as much detail as I possibly can. So, it's going to be an uphill battle for building this machine, building, obviously. So naturally, it's going to take time to make and all that other jazz. The other reason I'm considering putting it on hiatus, as you can see, there is a bit of glitchiness that is going on now that we've added the ender tanks into the mix of things that we can use here. I don't think it's intentional. I think it's just something of a mod conflict because you see these ender tanks. So my hope is that if I just add like a block somewhere here, and yeah, there we go. Or, no, never mind. Okay. It must be because of those tanks now. But yeah, if we remove the problems from the equation, it should be fine. Now, with how the water is currently designed, it's going in and out, like I predicted, so that's not going to be a problem. Okay, we don't want... Yeah, this is sulfuric acid, so... Or the acid that we need. This is just water. Unless, of course, the... Yeah, the spout's being weird. Okay, hold on. It should be filtering, yeah, that. Okay, so... Let's quickly take this out, so that way we can pump in the white, blue in here, like so. And I think I can get away with taking out buckets here. Yeah. Alright, we'll put the, water buckets away, so that way we can get steam buckets in. take all these steam buckets with us. There we go. We're gonna start by placing these steam buckets in. Like so. I'll take this with us. So that way I can move this ender tank here. Like so. So that way I can dump the water here. There we are. And we just rinse and repeat until this is empty, basically. Apologies for the lag, but I can't really help that. Okay, almost out of the water. And... okay. Okay, so how do I empty this then? Well, I mean, the easiest way would be to pump out the water here, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the easiest way would be to place this here. Then take out that temporarily. So that way we could get the fluid pipe going in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's not helping. Okay, never mind. God, okay. This is only making things harder. Okay, grab that. There we go. That did not help because it's still waterlogged. Okay, great. Dirt block. There we go. Oh, great. I need the pipe immediately after. Okay. There we go. Done. Okay, in that case, if I temporarily break this, then... Okay, so... we use this as a temporary drain here. This is already full, so if we just quickly grab the dirt block here. Okay. Okay, that did not help in the slightest. Okay. So apparently you can waterlog these things, and it's going to be annoying to get rid of. Which kind of sucks. Okay. But we can try and, empty this out as much as we possibly can. Not what I wanted, but okay. God dang it. Okay, Okay, there's white, 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 blue. Alright, so we're gonna get a wood pipe here. And if we take a bucket to here, that should empty this. Okay, so we're having trouble emptying this. Hold on, how do we... Give me a second to check up Ender Storage, because we're clearly going to need to do our research here. We're clearly going to do... We'll close that. Alright. Okay. Okay, so we won't be able to do what I had intended to do here, but maybe I can change the type of tank it is. If it won't work the normal way. If we do a quick jump there. Alright, so we got white, white, blue here. Alright, let's do a slash home here. And I'd like to do a quick check on the tanks that I've already got set up currently. So if we check through here, this is one of the outputs here. Okay, so the middle button is dedicated to a certain acid, okay. So if we close this off, should be fine. Alright, that's a liquid that's already full. I think that's milk. This is lava, obviously. This is water, obviously. Water's already being pumped through. This is the tank for water. And it appears that we've got the ender tank set up now, so that's good. Gonna save us some trouble in the future. Get rid of this zombie here, and let's just set things up for the position. So if we set this tank up, and we put in some inderic acid here, make sure that's the fluid that we want. Yep. Alright, we're going to put some inderic acid away in here. So we'll do that. See, we've only got 44 charge, so... Okay, we don't have any inderic acid anymore, but that's fine. We are now running very low on energy, so we should be careful here. Gonna put blue, white, white here, because that is going to fill this thing with water, which is the necessary requirement for this, which is going to be needed to superheat. Of course, there's also the byproduct of steam that we gotta worry about, but I think the byproduct of steam is a useless byproduct that we don't need, so depending on how things go, we might not even need it. Of course, I'm going to need to deposit all this material, so we're going to do this just so we can get some distance between the tank and view ship here. We'll place it here, I guess. Do that, and if we get some pipe here. Okay, Because it's flowing downward, we can easily just make it flow down here. And it's going to look nice all the same. Of course, now we're going to need to close this off, so we're just going to use some stone here. And now I'll do the rest. Still annoyed that I can see through it, but I think that's just the, I think it's just us seeing this tank, these tanks here. So if I place this here, get some dirt here. Yeah, I can't see one now. Let's see if I can't close that off a little bit more. Let's just do this. Oh well. Regardless, the point is the fact that we've managed to get such a surplus of, well, sprouts working. So now we can theoretically make near infinite amount of resources there. Not an infinite, but a near infinite, I should say. So we have that covered now. So that isn't a problem anymore. So we do not need to focus too much on this area in particular. We just need to focus more so on these machines now, I do believe. But even then, I do not think 2 ender tanks are going to be enough. So here's what I'm thinking we do. We're going to prioritize the focal points here. So we're going to focus on things like milk. We're going to focus on things like water. Or at least the core ingredients that already have a outlet set up. So as long as we focus on those outlets, we should be good for the most part. So it's just a matter of focusing on those and seeing how well it comes down to. To that end, we are going to need to deposit a lot of water through, I think, using this method, which is what a blue, white, white. So I do believe for this one, it's going to require blue, white, white. Otherwise, we should be fine. To which end, I think I can get away with doing this. We are going to take out an ender tank here. Let's go back home. We are going to make an effort to get up to the power source here by doing a double jump here. Hop up to here so we can get to the power relay, so that way we can recharge our remote. That's going to help us with organization here. Now if we take this out, get some dye here. Should only need 2 pieces of dye, I think. But we'll take the half just because we accidentally dropped it. Now all we gotta do is just drop down here. Go all the way over here. And if I'm not mistaken, it is blue. Yep. Take this. Then we take the blue, white, white. We place it up here. We get the fluid tanks here. We connect that over to here. We don't need this, so we're going to break that. Connect it through. There we go. Now, I don't think this is going to pump casually, so we'll just leave that alone. So all we got to do here now is just cobble it up. There we go. And that will block view from that. The only thing we would need now is a lever to pump the water through. And to that end, we need to open up this bag in particular. And we need to get out the mechanical pump here. Because water is needed for this particular process, so just line up like so. There we go. Oh. I cannot move because of this. I'll just break that so I can actually get through. There we go. But yeah, this is to make dough, so we need wheat flour. That'll convert it to dough by using this entire process here. So, all the more reason to get it ready. Now, a bakery requires a lot of bread, so I expect that's going to be the staple, so... The specialty, obviously, is going to be Millionaire Shortbread. There is other types of bread that we can go with, such as banana bread. There is things like cornbread, oat bread, rice, rye, sorghum bread. It's basically just a bunch of recipes of bread that we can make. I don't expect us to make mulberry bread. Pumpkin bread we could probably get away with. If we get a pumpkin slice and cut open a pumpkin, which will probably require some automation somewhere, but yeah, we should be able to make it happen. But syrup is going to be hard to do, so yeah. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get syrup. Oh well. Regardless, all we've got to do is just make sure we get the rotation here going. So, we are going to need big and small gears, I guess. Okay, let's see. Big gears, here we go. We got small gears on us already, so do this. And I guess we face it upside? Maybe not there. Let's move this, so that way we can get to this. Alright, so if we are to... So we are going to need to remove this here. So that way we can do this. And then we can do a rotation here. Like so. And that will rotate that there. So if we rotate this backwards, that will provide infinite water, supposedly. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to provide infinite water for whatever we try and do with this. So as long as we got that conduit working, we can basically supply this machine with as much as we want, and we should still be good. Of course, though, we are going to need to mark it with a mechanism in of itself, just to make sure this is going to work properly. So we're going to need a lever to a particular machine, but all that and more soon. But not right now. As for this, this is the gold nuggets, this is butter. We need to send milk through here. Unfortunately, we do not have multiple ender tanks to make this happen, so that is not possible. As for this, this is probably making chocolate, so we're not able to do that. We could, however, do this, I do believe. And this is lava currently, that is currently being pumped, I believe. So we are going to need to remove most of these pipes if we want this lava to work out the way we want it to. So we need to go back to the source. And in doing so, we should be able to pump lava through, but I'm not 100% certain. Needless to say, we would need 2 of these ender tanks if we were to do that, though. So I guess we'll have to leave it alone as is. So water is really the only capable thing here that we're going to be able to use. Oh well. All in due time. Let us go back up And let's store some items away, because I think for now, I am done working down into basements. So we clearly didn't do much in regards to that, so it's fine. But that's only because we have more time that we can now invest into building. Because our objective isn't so much to... It isn't so much to focus on the basement now. At this point, there's only one thing I want to do, and that is to finally, and hopefully, make the bakery. Because all this, every single building that I've procured or made here, wasn't even meant to be made. Well, I guess it was, but it only had one purpose to serve. And yes, I did get distracted with bees a little bit and a few other things, but the core of it was really just to make a bakery, which was the core of this series to begin with. There was no objective beyond that. There was just only the bakery, and that was honestly what I came here to do. And I don't know. I think I sort of forgot about that aspect of things when I was just, you know, going through here and doing my thing. It feels like I've lost the aim of the game, basically. And as a result, well, we went a bit ham, as you can probably tell. I don't mind, though. It meant that I got to experience a lot of things of interest, so it was fun. And it is fun. But I digress. We have an objective as of right now, and that is making the bakery. So, let us start with figuring out what sort of design we want to go with. As it stands, the few biggest things we've got is cobblestone, basalt. It seems like we got a ton of dark oak planks, we've got a ton of dark oak logs. Ton of crops to make things with. In fact, with that in mind, I'd like to turn most of this gold away into gold ingots, just because we can. Got plenty of shortbread, we've got plenty of jalapenos. Or habaneros, rather. I think if we're going to do anything, we should probably focus on a basalt design. And we're going to use this netherite backpack to carry everything in. Let's go down to that much. We're going to toss everything in here. Here we go. Alright, next on the list is going to be the wood. There we go. Toss in the wood here. Of course, this isn't going to be the full design yet, so keep that in mind. We're only doing what we need to do, so we just got to keep that in mind. To that end, we're going to take all this cobblestone and turn it into stone, because I feel like stone is going to be way better for this design. But dark oak is definitely going to be the priority here for designing this machine. So we should keep that in mind as we're going through here. We'll toss... Oh, take that out. Alright, there we go. Good thing I got filters on, else this would be a lot more trouble than it was worth. But no, in all seriousness, we are going to get a ton of stone, I bet, from this. What else are we going to build here? Or what else are we going to need, I suspect? We don't need bars of chocolate. Don't need blocks of coal currently. Honestly, I think we have the key components that we need for the build. So we don't need to go too ham on things, I do believe. And sediment paste is its own brand of butter, so we don't want to touch that if we can. So for now, what we can do is we can rest, and we can get ready for the build. Because I think, at least for now, we've got all the materials required for it. We just need to make it happen. So we're just going to quickly gather what we can. Ton of stone, mind you, but that's fine. Here we are. Is there anything else that we want to do? I don't think we do. We should be fine with everything that we've got. This is, mind you, going to be a pretty big bakery, so we got to keep that in mind. And there is a few other things I'd like to get done, but obviously destroying this is one of them. I'll probably have to get rid of the old tree farm as well, but that's going to be for the future. And besides, we still got to automate making, like, breads and whatnot, so we still got quite a bit to cover yet. But all in due time. All in due time. Now, for the bakery, where do I want to establish it? Honestly, I think the best place is right here. And I've been saving this spot because I wasn't sure if I'm going to make it here or not, or if I make it closer to the village. And that's a lot of sugarcane. Just side note. Okay, we'll grab everything here. Okay. So, there was a few choices I could go with. I could either go with the bakery over here, and just have, like, a secure location over here. Or, I could have kept the village in mind here, and built it over on this end. The reason I'm going with this is because it looks the most clean and nicest out of everything. But it gives a lot of room to work with leeway. And I think this would be a nice entrance if we especially make like a little stairwell going down into the forest here. In fact, we could probably make it into like a bridge stairwell. Or a bridge of stairs. I don't know. The point is that it looks lovely in my eyes. Or at least that's how I saw it anyways. But I digress. For that to come to fruition, we need to break some things here. And make things, well, basically break some things down, create some things, that sort of thing. Now, as a result, I will be losing this, this chance at grinding for resources regarding iron using this iron node, but yeah, I could care less. It's fine. I can always find another iron node when I get the chance, but I don't need to focus in on this, do I? Okay. Take that with us. Gonna put this on my sidebar here, so that way we can see in the dark if need be. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take these. And yes, the, I'm thinking I keep the cable here, but not for the reason that it would normally be expected for. We are going to be using the cable in some capacity, it's just not right now, per se. Okay, we're going to keep those, we'll put that there we go. Most of this area seems to be, you know... Yeah, it's fine. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so how do we want to start this? I mean, I guess we're going to need to start with the entrance here, so let's see. How big do we want to make this? Because we can make it quite big if need be. Let's start by widening this gap, I guess. Because at the very least, making it a bit more flat might help. At the very least, it'll give me an idea of how big I want to go here, so... Okay, so it's about 20 blocks wide here. Then it's 819 here. So if we go half and half, so... we're looking at 9. Okay. 9 is roughly where everything goes together. Okay. Okay, so this would be basically the center of the two lines. Or at least I believe so, So this would be 8 long, so this would be... Okay, so this would be 10 long. So we need it here, so that way we get 9, 9. So 9, and I assume that's the same here because the previous one was 8, 10. So yeah. Okay, with that in mind then, let us get everything ready. Going by the design of everything that's been going on thus far, I think I want a basalt brick for the flooring. Because I like the look of it, obviously, and I think that will add great accent to what we're trying to do here. And if we make it a pathway statement, then we should be able to make this work. Of course, we are going to need to add some dirt here to make it look nice. So we'll do that. There we go. And now we've just got to add the accents of the wall. So if we remove these 3 and we get the basalt bricks here, we can start adding accents to the wall now. So if we move this diamond block, or the diamond backpack here, we can set down this. So that way we can start building, and we'll use the bench saw here if we ever need something specific. So we're going to start with the dark oak here. And going by the design that we have been going with so far, I don't know, I don't think we should. I think we should try and make something more creative here. We'll convert these into logs and see if there's anything nice. Nothing but slabs, so nothing really great. Well, let's start with dark oak logs, and then we'll go from there. Okay. We do this. Oh, you know what we could do? We could make some accents to it, actually. Hold on. So, let's see. Okay, so if I do this... Okay, so if we do... that might be a bit much of an accent, wouldn't it? If I were to widen the gap here, like so... and I do that, that might actually help, actually. That way I can put an interior here, and I should be fine. And then I could put slabs on the wall here, maybe? Or even stairs on the side to make it, give it some more, give it some more depth, I guess, is the right word. Here we go. And let's see. Let's break this. And I want to make it as interesting as possible, so I guess this way is actually the best, I think. Here we go. And then we just continue to do this. And this will be effectively the bakery, or at the very least the entrance to the bakery, where people will actually see what's going on. And then we can have the back line be a processing plant for all the other baked goods, I think. So if we ever need to activate, you know, making, you know, I guess the materials to make millionaire shortbread, we can go about that. If we ever need to make something like normal bread, we can go about that. Basically, we want to make this process as streamlined as possible, so that way we can make bread of varying types with but a push of the button. Or at the very least, a storage of said bread. I think that would be the best for the establishment as much as possible anyways. We'll be using stone here to help make accents for the walls. As for what we're going to go with, I think we want... Let's see, basalt bricks can make basalt brick walls. I'm going to hold off on that for now, in favor of stone brick walls and other such things. Alright, we're going to make stone bricks. And let's see. We'll use stone bricks as the interior of the wall, I think. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, we've got the exterior here. Now we can make some stairs here, I think. Because I think the stairs would add for great accents on the outside here. Especially if we do corner pieces, I think. Oh. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. Okay, so I won't be able to make such corner pieces on this side of the wall, I think. So we are going to have to avoid using that. But we should be able to make the other sides quite easily, so that should be fine. And I think we can squeeze out a possible action... Oh, hi. Okay, strong zombie. Oh, that. Here we go. And I'll get rid of the skeleton as well while we're at it. Here we go. I will get some millionaire shortbread in. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we got the stairs now. I think we need to get the stone walls next, I do believe. Not 100% certain, though. Here we go. Okay, well, I guess we break these here. Because I'd like to get some stairs, and slabs preferably. So we need 2 stairs. A singular slab, preferably. There we go. Okay, and if we put in a dark oak block here and here, we can then do a slab on top here. And there we go. Can make a bit of a route like that. And because this is the exterior wall, we can actually put stairs here to allow it to be a bit more design eccentric. Of course, this does mean we're going to need oak slab there, but that's fine. I might actually make this bigger. Hold on. So cut this down, cut this down. I'd like to make it 1 block thicker if possible, so 1 log higher, basically. There we go. Now we can do it. There we go. That'll make it look a little bit better, I think. I'm still iffy about the center block here, but I think that can be easily fixed if we just use a full plank. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, it'll have to do for now. I'm not looking for specific details right now, so... And let's just build it up. Oh, whoops. Alright, we'll just get this on the side there. There we go. Get some wood, or more wood, rather. 3 stacks should be enough for now. Okay, break this down. Okay. And yeah, I'm not sure about what I'm going to be doing here. I'll have to think about it, but I know for a fact that it's going to be a bit troublesome if I just build casually like this here on this side of the wall. So for now, I'm just going to focus on getting the design here set up. There we go. Alright. Well, that's annoying. Get rid of you. Now we can build up. Okay. Get rid of the zombie brute, just in case. I will need to deal with this, though, so... What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to break this pillar here. Oh, hi. Seriously? Come on. I guess go this way. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about jumping the wrong way. I will continue to probably build this sideways here. There we go. Alright, nice. So far, it looks really nice, I think. And I think the accents on the side were the right way to go here. And just having an interior of stone brick is the go-to here. Of course, we're going to need more than that, I think. So us making the stone walls as a accent is going to probably be, like, really nice, I think. But for now, let's just get the stone and let's get to work. Okay, we'll get the stone brick here. Now, we are going to encircle these areas here with stone brick. Like so. And we want to focus in on a design of... Yeah, the interior is probably going to be, like, I don't know. It's going to be... I'll have to see how it works, but I think I might go with stairs for the most part. We'll have to see. Well, maybe not stairs, but, fence gates for stone. It will give the dark, dreary color to this build at least a little bit, but I think with just that alone, it will add to the depth of the build. So it will only be benefiting us if we do so. So we're going to make some stone brick wall here. Like so. Yeah, and it's already looking pretty decent, I'd say. Just a little bit of accent has really helped things along. There we go. And let's just enclose these. There we go. We're going to still need more brick, but that's fine. Just a quick stone brick here. There we go. And let's just make sure everything is nice and dandy. There we go. And then all we gotta really do is this. Like so. And I'll make sure this entire area is basically covered. There we go. And all we gotta do here is probably just that. And then we'll do a 3x3 here. And I guess we can take the corners out, maybe? Yeah, the corners seem nice. Getting rid of the corners. Okay, and with that, we can do stone brick wall here. And start getting to work. Okay. We will take some stone here. We will convert it into stone bricks as usual. I will need to figure out lighting as well, but that's all in due time. So, for now, stone brick walls are the way to go. Okay. And almost done. All that's left is this, which shouldn't be too hard to get. Done and done. We've now got a little bit of an enclosed room that we can utilize to our own benefit. I do think that we are going to want to probably minimize this room a little bit, but I'm not sure how we're going to do it. I don't know. I mean, I could make this area just like a area that you could just order things from the sides, and then you go into that room, which will lead into a dining room, I guess, or dining area, which would give us more excuse to expand out further down south, which encourages a nice lofty room that is dedicated to just tables and whatnot. And I'd say that'll work. Okay, with that out of the way then, we are going to get some basalt bricks and get to work. On the flooring, at least. Shouldn't be too hard, all things considering. And there we go. That'll be that floor there. Get rid of this. There we are. Then we'll clear this out. And the clear cleanse, we should be good. There we go. Now, we just gotta be careful with the placement of basalt, but other than that, we should be fine. And for this room, we will need to give it some lighting, so expect some... I guess we can try and make some chandeliers, or we could use some of those Chinese lanterns that we've been collecting thus far. And we could probably make a bunch if we really wanted to. Oh, there we go. Put that in our offhand. There we go. Okay, let's put some stuff away for now, because we don't need all this. There we go. Should only need 4 stacks of basalt here. And that will make us polished basalt, which is not what we want. Oh no, I guess we do want polished basalt, huh? Yep, polished basalt makes basalt bricks, so the more basalt we have, the better. Okay, we make basalt bricks here. And to that end, we can make things like basalt tiles and basalt... Yeah, we can make a bunch of stuff. So, let's continue making. There we go. And that should be one half of the room. For the most part. I wish I had a builder wand, but I don't think I get that luxury in this mod pack, so... Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to make do with a slow placement here. As much as I'd like to increase the speed of this. It's one of those flaws that, kinda sucks, but... it could be worse. It just means that I have to be very specific with my placement, because... this basalt's a bit wonky. If you, don't place it properly. It's specific based on how you place it, so for example, if you were to do this, it would start to look weird. Thankfully, we're only using it for the floor, so it's only going to look nice no matter what we do. To that end, we are going to need to make some lights. So, let's see. What can we use here? Well, we can make things like light blue lamps if we really wanted to. We can also make ceiling lights, which I think is probably going to be our go-to. And I think we could do with some blue accenting, so we're probably going to go with... Let's go with light blue here. So light blue is going to require blue and white dye. Hello, neon paint pills. How are you? Okay, let's see. Well, if we're going by the distance here, we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got a distance of 8, so we're probably going to want these at 2 by 2 here, so this will be the marker here. And we should be fine. Yeah, if we go 2 by 2, we can get the chandeliers really close, and all we would need is to get a fence gate to support them up, I think. Before we do go any further, I'm going to do the /home command to quickly warp back, just so we can get some rest and get ready with that wool, because we've got to get a lot of wool if we want to make this work. We are also going to need redstone lamps, which isn't that hard to make. We just need to make a bunch. Let's see. Okay, so we can make 2 lamps. Well, we got 2 lamps already, so we can make those. Now we need light blue wool, which is going to require light blue dye, which requires bone meal, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Make a stack of white dye, there we go. And to that end, we can make 10 light blue dye, I think. And let's see. Light blue wool requires this. Alright, that's 10. And now we can make the ceiling lights. There we go. 12 ceiling lights for our trouble. We have no more glowstone, but that's fine. We can make do. Alright, now let's speed back to the build, now that we've got the lamps. And we can start continuing the process of building. Okay. Now, how am I going to do this? Well, if I'm thinking about expanding this bit here, I'm going to need to probably expand this dark oak to go this direction here, I'm thinking. So we'll need to go along here, I'm thinking. So it will go as far as to here, I guess. More or less. At least that's what I think is going to be going down, at least. And then I probably can have an entrance at the back here, so that way it connects to the path here. But at that point, I might as well make it so that this point is like the back entrance of the bakery, essentially. So nobody should be going back there. Which makes sense, to be fair. And to that end, we are going to be making some fences, I think. So let's get a stack of dark oak here. Let's get some fences. That's assuming I had a crafting table on us, which we don't, but I can quickly make one. So I'll just put that here. We'll get some sticks. And I think we just do this. No, that makes dark oak fence gates, so we need to combine these here. And this should make fences. There we go. Done. Move these back. And let's see, we need these right, so here. Okay, we're gonna break. We need to go up one more, I feel. There we go. We'll have them go too high, so we want this like so, I guess? Yeah, so 4 blocks high, so that way we can place the light blue chandelier here. There we go. then we do the same exact thing for every other one. So from here... Okay. Alright, nice. It's starting to look nice. Good, good. Okay, let's do here now. And we break this all the way down. Now we go over here. Like so. Ooh. Okay. And we'll go through here, and there we go. That is 2 more lamps. And let's see. I guess we keep to the theme here, so... So we want one here, I guess. And then we'll go here. Okay, break these down. Nice, nice. And honestly, we don't need more than that, do we? Because, yeah. Okay, so from here it's 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Okay, not what I wanted, but okay. Okay, let's break this down. Okay, then we break this. Honestly, actually, I got a better idea. If I break these up a little further, then I can extend the middle bits even higher, I think. Couldn't I? Or, better yet, I could just break these down, I guess. And then have them extend 1 block higher just for the accent. That might work better. Yeah, so we place the lamps here, like so. Yeah. Gives it a bit of uniqueness here. And then I can actually probably even build up a little higher here. And just build this one up instead. Okay. There we go. Alright, I can work with this. That would mean that the roofing here a little bit is going to be a bit unique here. How are we going to do this? Well, I could do stairs, I think. And it should work, but even then, I don't know. Well, regardless, we'll figure something out. It's not a complete rush job that we have to do, so just having this alone is enough for now. Besides, we got plenty more lamps that we gotta place anyway, so this is just merely the entrance here, so. Now we need to decide how we're gonna address this area, then. I guess on one side we can make like a little counter area, and on the other we can probably set up some tables or something just for like a short stop, and then we could have like a little counter here maybe that leads further in. Let's see. Yeah, so if we do a bit of a, well, actually, no. If we do stairs opposite way, then we probably can make this work, actually. Hold on. So if we do it, like, say, this way, and then we do a corner slab here, and then we do one here, like so. We got a bit of a table here that we can use. There we go. And then we can have a bit of a turn here, actually. Oh, not that way. But if we do it like this, we can actually put a fence gate here. And that would work in our favor, I believe. So if we do a dark oak fence gate, like so, we can set it up right here. And that'll lead us into the back room here, which will allow for VIP access, I would assume. Or at least that's the plan I've got in my head right now. Alright, before we go any further, honestly, I think I'm just going to abduct my bed, just so we have the access to it at all times. Then we'll just hit the back button, and that way we can just rest here instead. Save us some time, save us some trouble. As we're working, that is. Okay. But yes, we got this entrance here. What we could probably do here is do the same method that we did on this. Or better yet, we could probably just set up this area as like a small table room. Where we can have people just ordering small things from up here. Have like item frames that lead into various objects on the wall here. I could see that working. We'll make the simple recipes in there, but anything more complex we can actually bring into this room here. And in fact, we could probably create some written books in that regard, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's focus on the core of what we're trying to do. Now, let's see. There are chairs that we can make, so we can make things like spruce chairs, we can make things like dark oak, which is probably going to be the go-to. So let us make those chairs. Alright. We're going to make 16 for now. And let's see. What about tables? We can make dark oak tables, which require fence gates and slabs. Pretty simple stuff if you think about it. We'll just convert these. There we go. Alright, we'll turn these into that. There we go. And now we just need the fences, so... There we go. Okay, we'll make 6 for now. And we'll make the chairs go facing... Oh, wrong way. We'll make the chair face this way here, one here. Let's see, we've got 2 spaces here available, so we're just going to want distance here to here. We'll get another table. There we go. No need to overcrowd the area after all. And we'll do one over here as well on both sides. Just make it uniform, just to make it look nice. There we are. We'll probably put something like an item frame on here, just so we've got like items in there. Just so it indicates that there is other things aside from just tables and whatnot. As for here, we're going to set up, let's see. If we give it some distance, we can set it up here, I think. And we can get 4 chairs in, I think. Although, let's move it a bit further. We're going to move it over here, I think. Yep, there we go. We'll make 4 chairs here. And we'll do the same exact thing on the other side here. So, let's see, we need to go from here. So, here. There we go. Then we just plop down 4 chairs. Oh, whoops. There we go. And I do believe if we right-click, yep, we can just sit down. Alright, nice. Okay, that is the little dining area that's set up for, like, simple guests who want to just hang around and do their own thing. Now we just need to make the more complex room here, which is going to be a lot more to it than that. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of item frames, I think, so that's going to require some materials, but that's fine. I guess we could also do these post tables as well. It's fine. We'll worry about... We'll do something else about that. For now, let's just focus on what we're good at. Now... There's going to be 2 areas to this room, I bet. So we are going to want to focus on this side of the room, I'm guessing. Because this is going to be effectively a massive room, I guess. And preferably, if we can, I'd like to get it as close to the pathway as possible. I'm not expecting a miracle here, but we're definitely going to need a lot of room here for this bakery here. But to that end, it shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Alright. Let's just keep doing the recipe of design that we've got currently. Okay. Now we can either end it here or we can keep going. I think I'm going to end it here, because there's no need to go any too much further, honestly. And honestly, most buildings can be square if you really want them to, but there's no real need to be limiting ourselves like that. Not in this instance, anyways. And I guess from here, what we can do is we can handle this in a way. Although, I guess I could No, let's stick to the design that we've got, so... Yeah, so if we do it that way... Okay, we've ran out of wood, that's fine. Good thing we've got a plethora of it ready. Alright. Oh, whoops. There we go. As long as we keep to that path, we should be fine. And yeah, we just need to face it like this, so I don't really mind. Now, is it going to be shaped differently? No, it's not, because the border is actually the same. So it's actually working on our favor. Deal with you. Okay, come on. There we go. Cool. We can now bring this over. Alright, I guess this is going to be the area that we stop, I guess. So from here, what we do is we take the wood, And I'd like to place these blocks like so. And we can just round it off, I guess. As we get things ready for this bit here. And we just rotate it here. And yeah, we're left with a bit of an opening here, actually. Hold on. To that end, what we can do is we could actually... Yeah, let's make the opening over here instead. So that way we can get as much room as possible here on this side. There we go. That way we have an opening of a 3x3 here that leads into, well, the back end of the room, which is going to be essentially stocked full of machines, I think. I'm not sure how wide I want to make it, but I will make it something big, I would imagine, so... Needless to say, this room's going to be massive. Although, now that I think about it, do I need it to be this massive? I could just split this off as well into another room entirely, because what I can do is I can split this entire thing in half. Then I have a back room on the corner, and then I can just keep doing the same thing here. Which wouldn't work, actually, I think. Yeah, so if I do this, I can keep going. It will look awkward if I do it this way, though. That's the problem. Although, I suppose, then again, it's not like people are going to notice the blocks here as well. Although, I guess they will notice here, won't they? Well, I mean, no, they won't, because this will be inside. This is the outside border, not the inside border. So I have to keep that in mind as well. So many factors to keep track of, but it's fine. It could be way, way worse. Alright, 1 second. There we go. Alright. Now, let's see. What I'm probably going to have to do is I'm going to get the stone brick here and just going to layer this inside here. We're going to have a little bit of an entrance at the exit here, I guess, and then we'll be going from there, I would imagine. Just to make it look nice, overall. But I digress. That is going to require a ton of stone. And right now, I'd like to worry about the basalt first. So take that out. And we want to go all the way to the end here. And I don't think I will be able to do much here, so I need to get rid of these. There we go. Okay, let's break these. Okay, let's reform this. There we go. And yeah, we just gotta break the dirts here. Give it ourselves a layer to work with. There we go. And now we just keep going. Just really shed this entire area. Alright. But yeah, no, it's just a clear trim of the floor of dirt. Of course, this will give us a ton of dirt to work with, of course, but we're not going to be using it for our purposes right now, but it will be useful in the future, I would imagine. So, every little bit counts, every little bit is appreciated. until then, it's just going to be a massive trim of the resources here. And we'll use the dirt for whatever purposes we need it for in the future. There we are. And the rest will just go into the chest here, I guess. So we'll just pump everything in here for now. There we are. We'll grab the rest of the dirt here while we can. I will need to get my millionaire shortbread back because it's... Oh, 1 second. Alright, apologies for that. I'm now back. Okay. Well, that was something. Just IRL stuff. Alright. Now let's see. Let's just gather all this dirt, as I had said, and we should be good to go. Every little bit of dirt should count, so better to grab it now than later. Alright, let's put every bit of dirt away. And now we need to take out the basalt bricks. We're also going to take out the millionaire shortbread once again, because that is literally our food source. Power up. And off we go. It's going to be a bit of a chore placing all these down, but it needs to be done, so work, work. Alright. Well, thankfully, it does seem that we can just place them down lickety-split like this, so it's not all complete loss. Yeah, this is way easier, honestly, so it is going to take some time, but it needs to be done this way, because otherwise it will cause problems looking at it. And worst case, if we do run into a problem like that, we can easily just rectify it. Okay, so far it does seem like the bricks are looking relatively uniform, so that's good. We need only just process some of the resources here. Okay, so do some polished here. And the rest can turn into bricks. There we go. 3 and 4. Done and done. Now I can place down the rest with ease, I think. And we should be fine. Okay. Alright, one got placed, that's fine. We can easily just break that and fix it, so that's not a big deal. Okay, there we go. And off we go. It's gonna be relatively simple that we're doing this, but, you know, that's just a build stream for you. Just building, building, building. Alright. Now, I think the biggest hurdle we're going to have to overcome is, of course, the redstone bit, so... Oh. But if we can overcome this fault, then we should be fine. Just a matter of getting it is the problem. Oh well. Okay, I've ran out of stone brick. I'm kind of surprised I'm still running out at this rate, but hey, it's not a bad thing. It just means that we're doing so well with our basalt placement that, well, we've got a ton of floor to look forward to. Okay. Okay, done and done. That is all the basalt brick laid out, hopefully in the right manner. Worst case, if I discover it and it's a bit wonky later, we will, you know, address it. But all in due time. All in due time. For now, though, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be setting up the brick now, I do believe. So, all we gotta do is just get the stone and turn it into stone brick, I guess. And then the rest we will turn into stone wall when we don't need the stone brick anymore. But we'll see. We'll see. For now, let's just get them addressed. Alright, I will need to make the barrier here to start with, so that is just going to be a given. Alright. Take you out, there we go. Of course, we're going to have to address to according to the design that we've got currently. So that is the only, you know, stipulation here. Okay. Oh, whoops. Break that. There we are. And I guess we've got to build corner-wise here, I guess. Yeah, we don't have to, specifically, but it helps. Ah, well. And let's just keep going. Then we go up here. And there we are. Oh, it seems like we've run into a problem here, huh? Ah, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, no, we're running into a problem where this brick wall is going to be having some issues, so we'll need to make this too deep, I think. But that is a problem we will be able to resolve, I think, so it shouldn't be too big an issue, I don't think. I'll figure out a solution. Okay, let's get some rest, so that way we don't have to work at night. There we go. And there we are. There we are. Alright, and now that does leave us with a bit of a kerfuffle here. Because now we're in a situation where we need to deal with this. So we need to break this down, I think. Because this is a room that we're going to have to address. And let's see, how do we want to do this? Well, obviously we don't want this to be a problem, so we're gonna... Well, we'll probably have to do is... Oh god, I don't know. We're definitely going to have to keep this to the norm, so... So we're definitely going to have to make that normal. Okay, how are we going to do this then? Well, I mean, I guess I could, what can I do here? The only other way I could see this working is if I move this up a... Or, no, we don't move it up a block. We can't move it. We'd have to move this up 2 blocks or move it back 1 block. And I think moving back 1 block is just better overall, but then we'd have to address this side and... How can we make this work? That's what I could do. I could extend this area 3 blocks instead of 2. And then I can just make it 2, 2, 2 from there. I think that's the only way I can make this look, you know, pretty decent. So from here, I gotta break it down a little bit. But that's perfectly fine by me. Okay. So I need to cut down the border here, because this is going to get a bit awkward. But needs to be done, given the circumstances. So I will have to recreate the border here, naturally, but... Yeah, I mean, we're planning on doing it anyways. There's going to be revisions no matter what, so... We'll figure out the revisions later. For now, we just need to focus on what's important here. So, let's see. This is border, this is a border, so... We want it 3 here, I guess. And then 2 and 2. Here we go. That way, it's not going to be a problem anymore. Okay. And the only really change here is that this is going to look a bit wider. Which is fine, honestly. I mean, we were going to make this wider anyways, given the circumstances, so... Yeah. I guess we can make that work. Okay. Do that, and... yeah. All we gotta do is just get this connected. There we go. Now we need to decide how we're going to do this, which I do believe we are going to need to make this into a door, I think, here. So yeah, what I'm thinking here is we make a door on the corner here. And we just take advantage of that. So, take that out. There we go. We'll have doors on this side here. And then we will take advantage of the stone brick here. And make a little bit of a border here. We're going to have to make some wooden doors, I suspect, going through. Which we will make a double door, most likely, given the circumstances of the build. And then we can extend the rest into here, I bet. Which will work, in hindsight. Let's see. I guess what I can do is extend it a little bit, so that way we've got a little bit of leeway here. It does mean that we're sacrificing a block of width of room, I think, but it could be way worse, to be fair. And it's not like this is going to be the end product. This might even be expanded a bit further, even, for all I know. So, something worth considering. Yeah, what I could probably do is I could probably, like, make this as a bend as well. Because it's clear the bend there is happening. Yeah, so what I could do is I could Yeah, I could probably extend it. Yeah, I don't know. The point is that I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do next, basically, but yeah, it's fine. Okay, but that's gonna be the border there. Now we need to decide how big we're making this room. And honestly, I think what we want to do is want to get it as far as possible as we can to here, as we can. So we're gonna dig some bordering here, at least, to get some prep going here. Okay, we'll take these out. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of these and just hope that's enough. And there we are. Perfect. To that end, let's just grab what we can, and let's see. 3, 4, and we just get rid of these. There we are. We will get some dirt here. There we go. Get some stone here. There we go. And that will be the corner. And anything further that we go through is probably going to be suspended off a little platform here, most likely. But anyways, no. The exit is probably going to be somewhere around here, within the pathway here. So we just gotta keep that in mind as we're building, essentially. But that's fine. Okay. The next thing on the agenda is obviously to get the walls in place, obviously. Because that's a given that we are going to need. Now, let's just make the walling, I guess, to start with. Because it's going to be a bit of a rinse and repeat job for a while. There we go. Okay. Put these away. There we go. Now we get to stone bricking. There we go. There we go. That's one more. Okay, cool. And yeah. Yeah, we're just slowly closing this up. And once it's closed up, we can start putting in the lights, which are we're going to need a lot more, so we're going to need a bunch of glowstone, I think. So that is going to be our next objective, I guess. Okay, this is a 3x3 wide. Nice. Okay. There we are. Keep closing these up. There we go. Done and done. It is getting nighttime, so we should probably rest. And there we go. We'll just close our eyes, get some rest here, and keep going. There we are. We're almost done even, so that's pretty good. This will save us a lot of trouble in the near future. There we go. almost there. And because this wall is not going to be seen by... Oh. Oh, right, the corner. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? Thankfully, we can easily get rid of that corner, so we don't have to worry about this. Yeah, so now we don't have to worry about that problem, but now we're going to have to play some trickery if we want to keep that as a... You know... Should we want to keep these corners, then we're going to need to play some trickery there. But that's fine. I'm not too worried about the insides. We can actually just trim at them as need be, just to make it look good. To that end, we are going to need to make some probably massive dining halls here. But once we have that settled, we can start setting up, like, lighting across them. So what I'm thinking is we make 3 long dining halls, much like in Hogwarts, probably. And we'll have, like, various item frames on tables, that sort of thing, I think. So we'll probably build with that in mind. But other than that, we should be good. It's going to be a massive table, but it needs to be done. To that end, we need to decide if we're going to be doing a... I don't know. We'll have to think about it, I guess. But the point is that we've got that room settled, so it's not a big deal if we don't have anything ready for it yet. So, that is something for the future. That is future me's problem, not right now me. Okay, so we do this. And it appears that the placement here is a bit wonky here, so that is something we gotta worry about. But I mean, at that point, there's an easy solution to this problem, so... I think I'm gonna go with a turn here. Yeah, so if I do a turn here, I can go here. Oh no, then I have to make a turn here, which isn't that big of a deal. It just means that we got a shorter distance here. But that's perfectly fine for what we're trying to do. So let's quickly get some more wood. 4 stacks should do it for now. There we go. And then we just keep going. There we go. And of course, we're going to have to break this power line, so we're just going to quickly do this. All right. Now, let's see. We can make this as long as we possibly want here, so that is something worth noting. As for this, we're going to definitely have to organize this a bit better. There we are. Okay, let's see. How am I gonna do this? Well, obviously we're gonna need to get rid of everything here, so let's get rid of these real quick. Here we go. Now, let's see. Preferably, I'd like to have as much leeway to build as possible, so... You know what I'm going to do? I'm probably going to do a bunch of rotations like this, so... And I'll do this. And I guess I'll do this, just so we have it. And then I guess I'll do this. Okay, let's get some dirt for this. Okay. Okay, and then we'll do this again. Like so. And we're basically just gonna rinse and repeat until I'm satisfied. Mind you, this is gonna be a massive room by the time we're done. I probably won't even be able to use most of this room, but why not get ambitious? Why not? Let's get creative. Okay, we're just gonna build from here. I'm satisfied with that size as it is, so... Okay, I'm not satisfied with the placement, though, so that's something worth noting. I might have to do another bend if I'm going to make this work. So I'll do this. Cut this down. There we go. And then I do this. And then this. There we go. Okay, now I've got 2x2s here for the majority here. Now let's see. I could do a 3x3 here, I guess, if I really wanted to. I could also make this a five-way opening here. Why not? Let's make this massive, why not? Okay, let's see. We're gonna need stairs for this, so we're just gonna have to really work for this. Okay. Let's see. We've got some stairs. It's not gonna be enough, so let's get some more. Just crush these down into logs. We'll get some stairs here. There we go. Alright. There we go. Alright, so we place this here. Let's see. And all we gotta do is just place the ladder or stairs there. And now I just got to get some wood. Alright. Pretty self-explanatory design here. It's a bit big of an entrance, but I mean, this is the final build, essentially. Or at least the biggest build that we want to prioritize, because this is literally the bakery in of itself. Without this, this is basically the entire series is kaput if we don't have this, because, well, this was literally the magnum opus of the series. If we didn't have this, nothing would be, the series would be nothing for this. But I digress, I'm rambling at this point, so... The point is that we need to basically get this all set up. We're gonna get some rest here real quick. There we go. We'll probably add some candles even, I think. That might add some flair to this area, even. But for now... Oh, whoops. Yeah, but anyways, this will add some flair to it, give it some, you know, depth. There we go. And there we are. And we go over here. Nice. Okay, we're almost there for that platform, but we're still gonna need stairs to complement everything. And we should be good. Alright, let's place that there. Then drop down here. Oh, whoops. Wrong bit. Okay. Just quickly... There we are. And we're almost there. We just gotta do a bit of leeway here, I think. And that'll be it. Okay. Oh, we've ran out of wood. That's fine. We can easily make do with that. Well, we can easily get more. Oh god, bit of an overshot there. Alright, let's quickly hop up then. And there we are. Get those 4 stacks. And get to work. I guess we'll start here. Oh, whoops. Now we can go here. Take these out. Nice. There we are. And we come here. We do that. There we are. Man, it's such a focus here. Well, it's needed here, so... God, so much building, though. Okay. Well, at least it's gonna look nice, I think. There we go. And final bit. Alright. Okay, if we go over here. There we are. And all we gotta do... There we are. And all we gotta do now is just that, and there we go. Oh, we've still got a little bit left, but that's on the other side here. It's gonna be a bit costly, but whatever. There we are. And that's all of the logs again. Well, at least it's not that big a loss. Okay, there we go. That's 4 more sets of logs, but by the time we are done with this little bit, we should be fine for the most part until we are ready for the next set of logs. Well, assuming we don't need more accent to the logs, I mean. We'll see. All depends on, well, really everything that we're building here, don't it? There we go. And I guess we just build like this, and there we go. That is all the logs placed. And done. Okay, now we've got a ton of bricklaying to do, which is another task in of its own right. Now, with the design we have currently, it doesn't mean we have to follow it to a T. Of course, we are probably going to follow to a T to a certain degree anyways. But we should be mindful of what we can and cannot do in these certain circumstances. So, for example, here we're going to have a rough time connecting these two together. So, instead, what we can do is... What can we do? Well, we could probably put the... Oh, no, it's not going to work that way. God, this is going to be hell. I've already put the accents in as well, so we can't really change now what we're doing here, can we? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Well, I mean, worst case, we just have to build the stone bricks a little differently, but, I mean, it could be worse. As long as we avoid touching the stone brick walls to certain areas, we should be fine. So, what we can do is... We're going to have to find a way to cover this up, and then we can go from there. Yeah, because if we do that, then there's going to be an indent in there, is there? And if we do a plank, there's going to be an indent, so it's not going to work. I guess the best thing I can do is find a way to cover it. So I can't place it anything like here. I need to place like a cover here or something. I don't know. But regardless, we're going to have to figure it out. So, I guess for now, let's start with setting up the stone brick and then figuring out from there. So we'll put the wood and all miscellaneous stuff away that we don't need right now. Here we go. We're going to take the stone, and these stone bricks and start turning them into stone bricks so that way we can figure out what we're going to do here. Okay. Let's see. What can we do here? Well, obviously we need to make a border, so... So if we do this, we're definitely gonna see some changes here. Yeah, there's gonna be like a little indent here, which is not gonna be really great. So not the best option for us ahead of time. I guess what we could do is we could do this. And then, I don't know. I guess we could do this. This is gonna look awkward as heck, though. Let's see. Let's see how it works. Okay, so there's a bit of a corner here. And if we break this down here... Okay, no, if we do this... And we make it into a wall... Yeah, then we can just connect it to here. Bit of an awkward make, but it might work here. Or better yet, we could do that. That way we can get a little bit of a sliver here. And then we should be fine. It's a bit awkward, but I mean, I don't really have much of a choice here. Then again, it's imperfections like these that make builds, so... Maybe this is just something that we can add, and it should look fine. We'll see. I don't know. I think getting rid of this will help. Yeah, if we do that, then it looks much better, actually. Yeah, that fixes it somewhat right up. Of course, we're going to have to do some finagling here, but that's fine. It might solve this problem here as well, actually. Yeah, so if I do a stone brick layer here, if I just layer it properly, that is, I can do this. Okay, so the layer's there. If we put our normal layer here, and okay, so we're running into the problem that we had before where the corner is going to be a problem for us. So if we take out that corner here, and we do this, we can get away with a bit of a unique turn here. There we go. I can work with this. Yeah. It'll just show that it's a bit awkward in the positions that it's in, but that's fine. We can live with that. And to that end, we basically got our problem solved. So I'm not complaining. It just means that the problem has been resolved, and we don't need to worry about it any longer. Of course, that said, we're gonna still need to do this. So yeah, it's time for building. Alright, we're gonna have to worry about the corners here, aren't we? I wonder how we're gonna do that. I mean, it's not like we're gonna see the bits too much, but at the same time, I don't think we're gonna be able to get away with the platforming here into corners, digging in, as they are right now on the outer ends. So I think we're going to need a different strategy involving those. So we'll have to figure something out. Oh well. We'll figure it out. In fact, I think I already got a strategy involved regarding that, actually. For now, though, let's just focus on this side here, because, well, I'm more worried about this side as opposed to that side right now, so I just want to focus on something I know I can do. So we'll just start by placing blocks for now, and we'll figure it out as we go. Okay. And yeah, we're really making progress now. To think this is only just straight up Minecraft blocks, no less. I'm doing really well, all things considering. Okay. Pick you out, there we go. And there we are. Done and done. Cool. And let's see, what else is there? There's just a bunch of stuff here, so I guess we close this off now. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh, whoops. Oh, 1 second. I gotta deal with something, so I need to be right back real quick. And when I return, I will, you know, keep going. See you guys in a bit. Alright, I am now back. Ah, great. Okay, so, I might have to be delayed a little longer because it just crashed on me. Great. Well, that's not gonna be fun. Okay, I think the installation is just gonna be fine. Yeah, it's already 1920 1080. Well, I wasn't expecting this to be the problem, but I guess that's just how it's gonna be. I hope you guys don't mind. We're gonna have to wait a few minutes. So I guess I'll take a small little break until, it's up, so I guess in the meantime, you guys can watch this load up, I suppose, and listen to music. I apologize, I wasn't expecting this to crash on me again, but... I mean, that's just how it happens, honestly. I've gotten used to crashes at this point. It always happens. To me, at the very least, but I digress. I'm gonna leave it to load up. You guys can watch it load, and I will just mute myself until it's, ready. Well, at the very least, hopefully it won't take too long. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, it looks like it's almost done. Hopefully it'll, pop up the menu, but we'll have to see. Unfortunately, that's just how things go with the crashes. Like, you have to wait like 5 minutes just for this thing to load. And, I mean, I've explained it before, but every 5 minutes, essentially, you have to wait for this to load up. But that's just how it goes. Well, regardless, we still have plenty of time to work, so it's no big deal. Alright, let's begin. Oh, good to know. Wet sponges immediately dry when placed in nether. That's good to know. Oh, just now got load, so yeah. Man, it's taking its time. But no, in all seriousness, this is literally just all I have to go through every single time. So, don't be too surprised if I'm doing this. It's quite literally normal for it to happen, so do not be too surprised if that stuff happens and we won't get much done, so. Alright, but I digress. We are going to get right back into it by placing blocks, and hopefully no other crashes happen tonight. Or whenever this time is going, but I digress. I'll keep going until it's done. Okay, that is all the stone blocks already. I wasn't expecting it to go that fast, but whatever. Okay. If we take these now, we'll take 4 just to be safe. Don't need to do 6 just yet. And I think with all these, I can put the rest on stair duty, but I can't confirm. Still, I'm going to have to work out the cobblestone into stone, so either way, we're going to have to go through a really bloody process of sorts. Alright. Hopefully it won't be too much effort to sort out these things. I do have an idea on how we are going to be doing the corners, but whether it works or not is a whole other story. Because it's honestly hit or miss, depending on how we go about it. There we go. Okay, so we have a few choices here. We could either go with the walls, or we could go with a different block. I think we still stick with the wall method. We just have to do it a bit differently. So what I'm thinking is we go with the corner like so, as normal. And what we do is we just simply pillar it like so. It's not going to look all that great, but it will leave an indent, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. So, at the very least, it's going to be interesting to see. There is the alternative of just laying down half slabs sideways for it to work, but I don't think that's going to look nice in hindsight. Because at that point, you're going to have to put like a block in the middle here, and the half slabs are going to go there. It's not going to look nice, because we've already got a 2-block gap, and the 1-block gap isn't going to cut it. Although that said, we could probably do the half slabs here, and then do the stone brick wall, so that way it looks a bit nicer. I'll have to dabble in it a little bit to see what works. Regardless, well, I think doing this design, at least as a framework, is important to making it look good. So that is what we are going to fundamentally stick to, at least. Okay. And we just bring it down. There we go. And done. Okay, cool. That's the framework done. Let's see if we can't make those, side slabs, and see if they are any good. Yeah, so we need the panels, I believe, or the vertical slabs. I like the idea of the vertical slabs, so... let's make 8, because that is the required amount for a design like this. Okay, break these. Then we get the stone slabs here. Oh, they don't connect, period. Well, that's concerned. That's annoying. Although, I guess it actually does work, doesn't it? I would need stairs on the corners here, but I could probably make this work, actually. Because I think the stairs add a bit of more accent to it than I originally thought, so yeah, I could make this work. Where's the stairs? Yeah, we don't have any, so we're gonna have to make some. Let's make 16. Let's make 32 of these, and let's see how they fare. Okay. Now, let's get the stone brick stairs here. Okay, we're gonna break these temporarily. So that way we can do that. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that isn't gonna work. Okay, so the corner stairs is not gonna work as intended. Not unless I do this. Although, that said, I could do that, couldn't I? You know what? Yeah, why not? Why not? I like it. Okay. Yeah, I can work with this. Yeah, why not? That actually looks pretty decent for corner. I guess it works. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of this little pole here, just being left alone. If the stone brick could be put here and make it look nice, I would have had it that way. Wait, hold on. Would I be fine with this? No, because it doesn't connect there. If it did connect, then I would have loved it. But, yeah, no, it's because I can't connect it that it's annoying me to no end. Let's get some snoozes in, and we will continue on. I probably won't be able to get the roof on today, nor will I be able to get all the accents in, but I will do my absolute best to get everything else in, at least. So I guess you guys can look forward to that. Okay, we'll grab these. Grab these. And off we go. Done and done. And now we just got to get the stairs. Oh, whoops. We just jumped that. There we go. Done and done. And now we go over here finish up the job. Alright, we are going to need to get some more stairs. 2 more should do it, and then we should be good. So if we just take out a block here. And we need 1 more, I think. So here we go. And then we can just get the down bits here, and then we're good. There we go. And there we are. That is the corner bits for this build done. Of course, this is nowhere near from done, of course, but I mean, we're getting there. Now all we need to do, really, is just set up everything else. Oh, whoops. That should not be that way. That should be there. There we go. And now all we need is a bunch of stone brick walls and stairs, I guess. So we're going to need to process some more, I feel. But we should be able to make this work. Here we are. And the rest we could process, I think. So we're gonna process the rest of this brick into walls. And we'll make these accents key. Okay. Stone brick wall for the lot, and we should be good. We will eat some millionaire shortbread to go with it for now, so that way we are recovering. And we will just build our way to victory. Here we are. Alright, cool, cool. So far, so good. We are going to need more brick stairs, I think, so we will need to address that in due time, but everything in once... well, everything in due time. But yeah, no, stairs are probably going to be the last thing I do to add to the flooring here. And we've ran out of stone, so now is the perfect time to get as much of it as we possibly can for the investment of the future. So, off we go. We are going to open up our wireless crafting grid. We're going to get some cobblestone. As much as we possibly can here. Put in the stone brick vertical slab just so we can get a bit more cobblestone for this occasion. Now we are going to take this cobblestone and we are going to toss it into here in bulk. So that way the machine starts accepting a cobblestone in bulk. So that way it can just cook it all in bulk. There we go. Everything shall not be wasted. And while that's cooking, we can take the stone that we currently got and bring it with us. There we go. We'll turn all that stone into something useful while that other stuff is cooking. And we'll make use of every single bit we can. What we're probably going to have to do is I'm going to have to move that power generator, I'm thinking. Make it into a permanent... well, find a permanent spot for it and generate power constantly from it. But all in due time. All in due time. Okay. In the meantime, though, we are going to make an effort to make as much stone brick wall as we can. And I guess we'll do this as well. because we are going to need stone brick stairs as well. So we are just going to make an effort to make 3, if not 4 stacks of it. There we go. And now we get to work. Alright. To that end, we start building. And hopefully we'll have enough stone brick stairs to fill everything, but if not, it's not a big deal. We'll get more stone as we go on. Besides, the stairs are equally as important, though the build must go on. Okay, there we go. Done and done. Hey, hello, the Liège. Nice to see you. Yeah, sure. I'll check out your channel, and if you're not a bot, then I'd be happy to follow and help you out. I'm doing the same thing, so yeah. I'd appreciate the assistance on my end as well. Good to see you, though, and welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy your stay. Alright. I'll probably do it after I am done streaming, though, just so you are aware. Okay, there we go. Get these down. There we are. Yeah, it's coming across real nice. I do think, I must admit, it looks a little bland. So I am going to need to change up the design a little bit around. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to add some accent to it, obviously. But then again, I had predicted that, you know, just running a gray stone brick wall was going to be somewhat boring. Because it kind of looks like a prison cell, if you think about it. Which is not the vibe I'm trying to go for, if I can help it. But we can only do so much about, you know, preparations in that regard, so we're just going to try our best to make it not look like a prison. So we're just going to quickly spam these placements here. Thankfully, this is the easier part, so it's not going to be that big of a difficulty to set up these stairs for these. So yeah, once we're done there, we should be good. Just gotta be mindful of where I place these stairs, and I should be good. And of course, I gotta worry about the roof now that I think about it, so that is another thing that I have to address, but everything in strides. Everything in strides. Okay. Here we are. And almost there. Alright, that's basically the stairs done. We didn't need as much as I had originally thought, but hey, the stone is always appreciated. So now we just put the stone stairs and stone brick walls away. And I guess the next biggest thing we've got to do is just a bunch of basalt flooring. So let's get to work. We're going to start by polishing the basalt, because without that, we won't be able to do much. Okay. Now that we've polished it, we can turn it into bricks. And that's going to be essentially what we do for most everything here. And then we can probably uniqueify it if we ever need it with the infernal expansion stuff. But we should only need to just coat the floor, so it's going to be an effort of digging out the flooring of dirt that is currently present, as well as anything else present, of course. Thankfully, we've already dug it, or dealt with the stone, so we don't need to do more than that. So that's not a big deal. But we are still going to need to dig out basically everything here. Okay. But yeah, no, dirt is just basically going to be a grind here. Once we have dug out the floor, though, it should be basically good. Okay. And we just gotta mow the lawn, basically. Well, cleave the land in twain. And this is probably the more satisfying part of the build. Just clearing out so much dirt like this. Okay, and at very least we got some electronics that are actually digging through, so that's good. That's going to save us a lot of trouble in the future. Here we are. Grab that, there we go. Okay. Almost there. We are going to run out of durability, I think, with our tools, so that is a downer. Oh, hi. Let's get rid of you. I don't need you. I've already got villagers. Don't need you. And there goes the tool. I kind of predicted this would be a problem, but not this soon. Oh well. It just means that we got to get rid of, well, I guess we can quickly go mining here. And quickly get rid of the blocks here. I mean, we're gonna get stone anyway, so might as well, right? Okay. Yeah, we're also gonna need to worry about lighting. But I think we can manage that if we wire some lighting into either the floor or the ceiling. One of the two. Either way, we should be fine. Because I could probably work in some redstone shenanigans, and it should work in our favor. Either way, I'm probably going to be able to manage quite easily. Okay. Almost cleared up the stone, at least. Not a fan that we have to... Yeah, not a fan of the stone that's already present, but, I mean, what can you do, right? Okay. Well, with that, we can gather the dirt, or at least what little remnants there are. And we go back to the original barn. And what we're going to do is we're just going to toss up everything in here, because we don't need these stuff. Except for, you know, obviously the basalt bricks, of course. Let's see, the basalt bricks, we've got plenty more, so we might as well grab the lot while we can. And what else can we do? We are going to need cobalt. Because we are going to need to repair our tool. We should only need 3 if my calculations from last time were correct. Because 3 is all it takes to do a quick repair. Not full repair, but I guess that's 5. I guess I was wrong. But all the same, every little bit counts. I apologize for the lag, but that's just how the game goes at this point. And is one of the key factors on why I'm deciding to consider, you know, putting things down for a little bit. Because the lag is, you know, starting to get there. Oh. Seems problems are rising among the skeletons. Okay, that's it. There we go. Get some sleep. Nice try. I'm kind of surprised they didn't catch me while I was asleep. Usually, mobs do tend to take you out while you're sleeping, but I guess not in this case. Anyways. Yeah, we just gotta clear this up, basically. This is gonna waste our durability like crazy, but it needs to be done, so... yeah, just gonna mow this down and hope that's enough. Okay. And we'll just go from here. Okay, skeletons are causing a ruckus, that's fine. Unfortunately for them, they just die, so... it's a good thing I have slabs set up, so they can't actually, you know, take advantage of it. Alright, we are running out of space inventory-wise, but that's kind of half expected here. Okay. Put some dirt there. There we are. Yeah, we don't need to fully clear this. Well, I guess we do. I'm just doing it this way because it's easier. Anyways. We won't be able to pick up the dirt, per se, but it's not like I'm using dirt right now, so it's fine. Okay, let's see. I guess the best thing I can do now is quite literally ditch anything I don't need. Yeah, I don't need those. Okay, let's pick up this bag. And let's just stow every bit of basalt for now, while I stow in the dirt, as I go on a collectathon here. Might as well, right? One of the few times I need a magnet, because dirt is so valuable. Ah well, we'll collect everything as we go. Okay, anything else I missed? Well, aside from, you know, debris of drops, not really. Alright, let's just put those stuff away for now. There we go. Let's take out the basalt bricks here. Let's eat some millionaire shortbread. And I guess the flooring is next, really. Because I can't really think of anything else that might be done here. Take that out. Yeah, we don't want to go too far, but we don't want to get too close either, so... Alright. Alright, nice. So we're getting really close to finishing off, so that's pretty good. Alright. There we go. And yeah, all we gotta do is just place the blocks, so it's pretty self-explanatory at this point, so... aside from just it being just the common block that we're gonna be using for building purposes, we should be fine. Alright. Otherwise, other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory. No need to get creative on the placements. It's just place and go. Place and go. There we go. And we should be good. At the very least, it's going to look nice. So that's the most important bit, right? Okay. And yeah. Down to 500 blocks now. It's very clear that this is taking a while, but, I mean, whatever. Building does take a while, so no matter what, it's gonna be like this. Alright, next objectives. I think what we need most right now is glowstone, I'm thinking. So if we can get our hands on some glowstone, or at the very least a mass quantity of it, I think that's going to be our saving grace here. The next alternative is we use piglins and... or, not piglins, but... if we use the zombie pig bees, we can make their honeycomb into glowstone as well. Although, I don't think it's valuable enough to warrant such a thing, so I'm not going to bother trying. Let's start by placing some dirt here, so that way we can get some platform going. Let's dig that. Because we are probably going to want that open, actually, so... we're going to make an effort to rebuild the floor to some extent. We don't need to make it, like, fill it in-ish, but we should at least make an effort to, you know, make sure we got a platform to build with. Okay, there we go. Pretty simple stuff. I'll leave that open because that will just show us where the cord is. And having the cord known is more important right now. Because that will dictate how we are going to be, you know, making our bread and all that jazz. So, the machinery is going to go in this room, after all. So, might as well make an effort to, you know, preserve the knowledge of where it is. There we go. Oh, up to 200 blocks now. Well, we should be fine all the same. I mean, it's not like anything's changed since we've been placing blocks after all. Alright. And we should be good. Alright, we're down to 100 blocks. We're probably going to need a lot more, but that's fine. I kind of half expected this, you know, sort of situation to happen. Okay, we're down to the last 64. But I half predicted that to be a problem, so whatever. I mean, we're generating mass amounts of basalt, so it's not like this is a big deal. This has to be a bit slower, but that's fine. And that's it. That's all the basalt we could place down. Alright, so the only thing we can really do is get some more basalt, and we should be good. Alright, we're gonna break these, and then we're just gonna break these down. There we go. Just so we have a pathway available to us. And we will close this off here. Like so. Alright, is there any more basalt in our bag? No, there's not. So that is unfortunate, but kind of expected at this point. Design-wise, I'm not... Am I satisfied with this? I guess I am. It could be way worse, to be honest. Besides, I like the bottom bit of an indent going for it. Okay, now, basalt. There we go. Just use all of that, and we need to go to the saw. We don't need this much basalt, but I think it's necessary now. Okay. Okay, it's going to take a while to get these into bricks, but that's fine. I've kind of, you know... I've accepted the reality that we're going to need to do this often, so... Worst case, it just happens, and we just go from there. Although, now that I think about it, if we are going to be making polished basalt in bulk, maybe we make an automatic recipe that can just make these in 64 bulks and just go from there. Have at least, like, a set amount ready. I'll have to think of some strategies involving that, but I don't think I'll be able to figure it out right now. Lickety splits. For now, though, we'll just get the basalt bricks done, and once we are done there, and once we've finished the flooring, I'm probably going to wrap it up here. For at least the first half of the building. So, yeah. As for the machinery, that is probably going to be the last stream part, but the building comes first after all. So, yeah. Okay, almost done. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these basalt bricks beyond this point, but if I do use them for something, well, I use them for something, but... Alright, let's get going. We're going to sleep it off real quick, and we will finish off the flooring, and then I'll wrap it up for the day. Alright. Of course, in what's probably going to end up happening for, well, the last two streams is, what I'll probably do is I'll do obviously the interior and the roof. Probably the roof first, given that's probably going to be the most, you know, difficult thing to handle. But once I've done the roof, I will probably go from there to setting up the furniture in that other room. Set up lamps, which is going to require glowstone. And set up, or start setting up the machines if we have time. I don't expect we'll get the machines done today or any other day, but we'll see. We'll see how far we get, but I digress. Now we just build across here. Maybe not that way. There we go. Okay, now we build like so. And almost done. There we go. It's a bit of a long-winded, you know, travel of just building and building, but it was necessary. And holy, is it a lot. But we have made the first steps in order to make this into a very, very lovely building, I must admit. Alright, for next stream, what we're probably going to be doing is we are going to extend these, the build probably a little bit further. What the goal is will be to add more accent, probably. And we're going to make this 2-floor-ish, so that way we can give enough room for the entrances to make it look natural. And then we'll probably add in a nice little incline of a roof, probably with some various accents of basalt brick to make it look interesting. And we'll probably follow up with a trim of... give it a white trim, let's say. Just to make it a bit more eccentric. And we are probably also going to introduce this bit here. Well, hold on. Once we stop jumping. So what we'll probably do is we'll set this up as a dining room of sorts for all tons and manners of bread. And in the back, and probably in barrels that are going to be associated along here, probably along these pillars here, just to make it look nice, we are going to have varying bread types, and we are going to have some drinks to accommodate those breads. So we'll have like a drink and bread associated with one another. So I guess before we make any drinks, but we're essentially going to automate the production of, I don't know. Let's see, what is there? There's a bunch of foodstuffs from the looks of it. There is also the Go Energy stuff, which requires iron sheets. Let's see. There's Mixed Berry Go Energy, which has mixed energy. It requires sweet berries, raspberries, and strawberries and Go Energy. To make Go Energy, you need flavored blend, blazing sugar, and water. Or you need a Go Energy bee producing it to convert water into Go Energy Original. Which I guess we can make if we really wanted to. We just need a Go Energy bee to make it happen. So what would end up happening is if a water block was being... Yeah, no, if a water block was there, the bee could convert it into Go Energy, and we'd go from there. What would be the byproduct, though? Chance that this will succeed in mutating. Okay. Bee block mutation requires there to be a valid hive for the bee to go into and the bee to have nectar. Okay. But regardless, either way, we would be able to make Go Energy, so that would be a bee thing that we would need to do. And that would require a lot of, I think that would probably fall into the line of us making a zinc farm and a copper farm, and that's just a whole other set of bees and shenanigans that I'm not willing to put up with. The point is that we are going to be making some drinks of some kind. I'm not sure what kind, but we will be making drinks of some kind. Let's see. What else could we do? Chef, let's see. We could make wine. Let's see. Yeah, we could make wine, but yeah, whatever. Put simply, we'll make something out of it, but that's probably going to be done after the fact that we've done the building on the roof, but I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. So yeah, we're coming near the end of the series, and I'm doing my best to get the... Well, not the end of the series, but we're coming near to the hiatus of the series, so that way we can move on to something more interesting. I'm probably going to be doing something Minecraft-related after the fact, as usual. So don't expect too much change, but we're just going to be starting... We're going to have a fresh start, essentially. I've been going on for like 50 streams at this point, and I think it's time for something new. So, I guess we'll see what we play. I'm not sure. If you guys have any comments that you want to, you know, suggest to me, I would appreciate it, but I'm not going to force it. But I digress. I am going to wrap it up here. If you want to support me, you can support me on YouTube by liking, subscribing, commenting, or hitting the bell notification if you want to see more stuff. I stream daily, so if you want to catch my streams, you can catch me 3/7 Mountain Standard Time. If you want to support me on Kick, you can go in and follow me, because the more followers I have, I can, well, once I hit 75 followers, I can be able to introduce subscriptions, which would allow you guys to support me in a more monetary value, but I'm not going to force that thing. You guys do you. As long as you guys are enjoying my content, that's all I really care about, but I digress. I guess If you guys want to watch me live, the best way to do so is on Kick now, because I don't do Twitch anymore, so if you want to catch my stuff, that's the best way to do so. But I digress. I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.